So this is Woody again. This is my 86 250R. Had it for a couple years. Bought it from right here in Kansas City, a little bit north of there. Since I've had it, I've done some work to it, not a lot, but I've learned my lesson, because about 10 years ago, me and several of the other guys were knee-deep in these things, and I had a lot of money tied up in one, and it kept having issues. And if you know anything about these things, two strokes, if you do a leak down test, you can solve a lot of problems, or know that you're going to have problems before you start. So anyway, I've learned some things since I've been out of it and got back into it. My very first one, that's what it looked like when I started, or when I finished it up the first time. Like I said, I blew an engine on that thing about every other time I took it down to Oklahoma. This one, on the other hand, I haven't done, after I put the top end on it, it's got a ESR 350cc top end kit, ESR TRX 5. It's got TRX 9 porting, nothing else other than that. ESR reeds, got a 38 shorty key and carb. Meyer plastic. The last big thing I actually spent the money on this thing was the suspension, and it has Moto Waz long travel shocks, Roll Design A-arms, long travel plus 3s, put an LED headlight in it. You said it's got Meyer plastic on it. It's got an FX gripper seat. Then that's pretty much it. Alba Nerf bars, they're cheap, but they did the trick. I like the having integrated heel guards, and the pegs are actually pretty nice. So they're cheap, but they do the trick. I'm not racing, so it does great. Pro taper bars. It's got a Magura. God damn it. Magura hydraulic clutch. But anyway, it runs really well. It will chew up any stock 450 I've ran across. But you know, there's also, you know, you spend a little bit of money on a 450, it will definitely give it a run for its money, and some of them will definitely outrun it. Things on this one over the winter that I'm planning on doing. Last time we were down at Oklahoma, which was 1st of October, it has a clutch issue. I knew the clutch basket was serrated when I put it in a couple years back. I kind of filed it down, made it work. Other than having a hard time getting in neutral, it's done a great job up until that last trip. It seemed like it's going from 3rd to 5th. So I got a buddy that's got a YFZ that's been kicking my ass on a pretty regular basis, and it's starting to piss me off. So we need to do a little bit of work to it. But other than swapping out the clutch this winter, I'm probably not going to do anything at all to this thing. Yeah, like I said, it runs every weekend I go down there. Doesn't have any problem at all. So I'm still searching for one more four-wheeler for my other daughter, so everybody will have something to ride. Like I said, there's a couple guys in hindsight that have four-wheelers, so we make 2 or 3 trips down to Oklahoma a year, and there's the Father's Day weekend we normally go, and we take the kids, and so I got to have something else for the kids to ride. So, but like I said, it's fun to play with, good times. We enjoy the crap out of riding them. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.